Hi, this is segment 3 of part 19 of our CRM system. Here we will continue where we left in the last segment, segment 2, and we will see how we can use the extra fields in the external access file. This is the external access file that we have created in segment 1, and this is the CRM user application. Let's open the application first, double click, and let's open the external access file, right click, open, and here where we left in the last segment. This is the query that we have created for date of birth, which is one of the extra field in contacts, in the contacts page. Let's create another query now. Create, query design, contact, company, and let's put the query that we have created for the extra field. Let's join them together. Now, in this video, we'll face 3 problems, and we will discuss them because sometimes you will face similar problems, and it is nice to be able to work around them. Let's save this query. This will be Q query contact 2. And let's sort them. Let's make the contact ID to be the sorting parameter. Save, exit. Let's test it. And we have this query. Now let's build a report using this query. So create report wizard. Now, here is the list of tables and queries, and we will use query 2, all the fields, next, 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 make it in columns, next, and this is R. Now, notice what will happen. The wizard is unable to preview your report, possibly because another user has a source table open in exclusive mode. Your report will be opened in design view. This is the first problem. Let's double click on it. The specified field table contact name could refer to more than one table listed in the form clause of your SQL statement. Now, this is an opportunity to see how we can solve such a problem that you might not really be sure what is the root problem. Sometimes you will be faced with such a problems. Let us delete first this report. You can delete the database object report while it is open. So it is opened, and yes, it is opened. So let's close it. Return back to the report. Delete. Let's return back to the query design view. And there is nothing wrong in this query. And you'll be facing many of these kinds of problem where you are not really sure what is the root problem, but you are able to create a legitimate workaround to solve this problem. Now, it seems that the report is confused with the field name and another field called name, though this one came from the company table and this one came from the contact table. But let us check if this is the problem and if solving it will solve the report problem. Let's change the name of this field. Let's make it contact name and a colon. Now, when you do that, this is the field of the table, but this will be the field of the query. Similarly, company name, colon. This is the name in the table, which is this one. And this will be the name of the query. Test. So contact name and company name. Let's see if this solves the report problem. Create report wizard. Now this is query 2, all fields, next, 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 in columns, next, and this is R for report, finish, and it did solve the problem. Let's change the design a bit. Put them all to the left. Let's add another date of birth for another contact. Let's see how the system will react. Let's go to Total CRM, the CRM user application, view, contacts, user for, extra fields, and let's this user have his birthday at 2002, just an example. Exit, 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 and we added a new value for extra fields, and we need to refresh the external access file. So we click view, database options, refresh database files, double click, and refresh file, and you will see this note: the database has been placed in a state by user admin on machine work PC that prevents it from being opened or locked. What is this problem? I said we will face 3 problems. This is the second problem. Click OK. Now for this orange screen, you can just click close all other pages and it will be cleared. So what is the problem here? It seems that whenever you are designing a new report or designing a new form, the access file will be in a locked mode. I'm not pretty sure about this, but this is how it seems to be. But the best solution is whenever you are designing a new report, when you finish the design, just close the file and open it again. You don't need to do that when you review the reports, but it seems that when you finish the design, it will be in a locked mode, which prevent other applications to interact with this access file. The best solution is just close the file and open it again. Let's do it again. View, database option, refresh database files, refresh file, and this is the third problem. Could not lock table T contact, could not lock table T company, T contact already exists, T company already exists. So what happened? This report is linked to this query, and this query is linked directly to the table company and the table contact. and because it is locked, we couldn't refresh them. What we are doing here is a simple refreshing mechanism. We will clear all that data in these tables and then we upload the data again. This is a very simple mechanism, and even if the data, if for example the CRM application database has 100,000 records, the refreshing mechanism will take just a few minutes, probably not more than 3-4 minutes for 100,000 records. Therefore, it is very suitable mechanism, simple and suitable mechanism for small and medium-sized companies. However, for database more than that, then MySQL Server will be the answer, which we will discuss in the next video. However, for medium-sized records in the database, 50,000 records, 100,000 records, then refreshing tables with this mechanism, that is to clear all data and then uploading the new data, is efficient. But there is the problem here, which is that if there is an open reports or opened forms, then these reports and forms are connected to tables, and therefore these tables cannot be refreshed. And the solution is just close any reports or forms. Let's do it again. Double click, refresh file, and all tables has been refreshed. Returning back to the report, and we can see user for birthday. And we can do the refreshing at any time you want. And let's go to refresh database. Let's click at help. It says in number 2, you can add the following text: refresh database files at quick access. Quick access to create shortcut. Let's copy this one. Let's go to quick access, add, and so for example, if we want to refresh the external file, we just click at quick access, double click, and we reach the add, edit, refresh files. Before you refresh, just close any contacts, any reports or forms opened, and you can just refresh the files. Or you can refresh the access files when it is closed. Quick access, refresh database, double click, refresh files. As I said, for small size company and medium size companies, this refresh mechanism is efficient. However, for larger data set, then MySQL Server will be the answer. This is the end of this video. Thank you for watching.